If you're struggling with your weight and you want to know what exercise you should choose to do, then this video just might help you out. Hi everyone and welcome to Exercise for Health. I'm Richard and today I have some advice for people that have a body mass index or BMI of 30 or higher and want to know what exercises to do to benefit their weight loss. If you're new to this channel, we offer tips, advice and exercises each week to help you manage your health condition with physical activity. So go ahead and tap the subscribe button below and the bell icon if you want to be notified of when we upload a new video. According to the World Health Organization, it's estimated that there are around 2 billion adults worldwide that are classified as being overweight. This is a BMI of over 25. And 1/3 of them are classified as obese. This is a BMI of over 30. Now, from the outset, I'm going to say that the use of BMI, in my opinion, is slightly outdated, and I feel that health services should use additional measures to determine one's health, such as waist to hip ratio or using body composition measurements to calculate the percentage of our body weight that is fat tissue, including the visceral fat that you can't see wrapping around your abdominal organs deep inside the body. However, if you don't understand BMI, then I will briefly explain the equation using myself as an example. Your BMI is determined by dividing your weight in kilograms by your height in meters squared. So for me, I weigh 98 kilograms and my height is 1 meter 83 centimeters. Therefore, my BMI is 98 divided by 1.83 times 1.83. This is 98 divided by 3.35. So it works out that my BMI is 29.3. And this number is classified as being in the overweight category for adults and almost into the obese category. Being obese essentially adds risks for other health conditions including high blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis and type 2 diabetes. Although your diet and nutritional intake is going to be the most critical factor for fat loss and maintaining a healthy weight, exercise can be a key component to boost your success as well as aid consistent motivation and combat risk factors for other health conditions in the long term. Your previous exercise experience, the amount of additional weight you carry, and whether you have other associated health conditions will determine what exercise you choose to do. But here are my 5 top tips for using exercise to combat obesity alone. Exercising at a higher intensity will bring faster results, but initially this may be off-putting and feel less sustainable if you're not used to it. Starting out at a low to moderate intensity, we utilise a higher percentage of fat stored energy in the adipose tissue compared to carbohydrate stored energy in the muscles for the calories that you burn off during your workout. However, this doesn't mean that you will burn off more fat working out at a lower intensity. As an example, if you did 2 different workouts, one at a moderate intensity where you feel a little bit puffed that burned off 300 calories in an hour, and another at a higher intensity where you feel really puffed that burned off 400 calories in an hour, you may burn off 70% of the total calories from fat in the moderate intensity workout, but only 60% of the total calories from fat in the high intensity workout. However, 60% of 400 is more than 70% of 300, so you're likely to burn more fat at a higher intensity. The flip side is that you may not be able to sustain the level of high intensity, which is why you can still get great results from walking for a long period of time as often as you can in the week. And this may be a good starting point. So steady and frequent exercise levels will get the body's engine working efficiently, and then you can build up to more vigorous exercise as you feel that you can progress. Just remember, no 2 people will burn off the same amount of calories for the same amount of exercise. If both myself and my 18-year-old son walked 1 mile at the same time and at the same pace, our calorific expenditure will be very different due to many underlying factors including our body weight, muscle mass and our age. Be sure to exercise the muscles as this will help with the afterburn effect. This is burning calories long after the exercise is finished. And it will also increase the body's metabolism, adding to the calories that you burn at rest. Although strength training may initially in the first few weeks add to your overall body weight because the muscle and bone density increases while the fat density decreases, the amplification of further fat loss down the line can be dramatically increased. So definitely stick some bodyweight exercises into your workout routines like squats, push-ups, lunges or pull-ups that can really target large muscle groups to give that metabolism a boost. Likewise, if you're using a gym, use some resistance machines or free weights to work multiple muscle groups where you're challenged to lift it between 8 and 12 repetitions, as high intensity resistance training has been shown to provide better results. Doing floor-based stomach exercises may not provide you with the best results for fat reduction. This is because the body doesn't spot reduce or target a specific area of fat tissue to burn. Spending 15 minutes of your 1 hour workout on the floor doing crunches or sit-ups will work the muscles in the stomach but won't target the fat tissue around it. In addition, the overall intensity will be much lower doing these floor exercises and allow your heart rate to drop, reducing the amount of calories you burn. So it would be more efficient to use that 15 minutes conducting aerobic and resistance-based exercises for faster results. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do them because some exercises will help with improving your core strength and spinal stability, but if your main goal is fat loss, then focus more on the exercises that are going to help. Bear in mind that some exercises may be hard to perform correctly because of biomechanical difficulties due to a distribution of excess weight. A prime example of this is using the leg press machine in a gym. To obtain a good range of movement in the knee and hip to work the muscles effectively, the seat needs to be pushed forward sufficiently. However, if you're carrying a lot of weight around your abdomen, this will feel really uncomfortable and give you the feeling that you are being squashed, making it hard to breathe and forcing you to adapt your technique, placing excessive angular forces on joints. To get around this, move the seat position further back and reduce the bend in the hip before starting, and then drop the feet slightly lower down on the pad to bend the knees more, thereby increasing the activation of the quads, whilst limiting your hip movement. Just be sure to keep your feet flat on the pad throughout the movement. As an alternative exercise, you can choose to do squats, which can be done assisted with a TRX if it's difficult with your body weight, or where you can hold onto a weight such as performing a goblet squat if you need to make the exercise harder. There may be other exercises you find uncomfortable if the hip is flexed towards 90 degrees, which may include a recline or recumbent bike, the rowing machine, high step-ups or performing deadlifts. So always look for alternatives if needed to start out, and as you lose the excess weight over time, some of these can be added to your workout. The type of exercise program that I've prescribed to people with obesity that has enabled them to achieve some amazing results is one known as Peripheral Heart Action Training. This is a type of circuit training whereby the exercise order you choose utilises a process called blood shunting. By performing an exercise that predominantly uses the leg muscles, the heart has to pump oxygen-rich blood to those muscles for them to work, causing a heart rate response. You then follow this up with an upper body exercise, forcing the heart to move the blood to a different area of the body, thus maintaining a higher heart rate and breathing rate. You then return to a leg-based exercise, then an upper body exercise, then a leg exercise once again, and so on, ideally using compound-based movements. This is lifting a weight that involves moving 2 or more joints to work more muscles at the same time. As you progress, you can then begin to do more complex exercises that involve working both upper and lower body muscle groups at the same time, greatly increasing the intensity of your workout. This can include some cardio-based machines such as a cross trainer, but a good example of a weights exercise is the squat and press, also known as thrusters, as it moves multiple joints in the action, activating lots of muscles at once, gaining a huge heart rate response. In my experience, the people that are most successful at losing weight are those that stick to a program of exercise 2 to 3 times a week for at least 12 weeks, while generally being more active and balancing their diet every day. The standard guidelines for how much exercise you should do and how often are the same for people living with obesity. And if you want information on that, then click on the pop-out banner up here to see a video that I've done on the FIT principle. If you have another long-term health condition linked with your weight, such as diabetes, osteoarthritis, high blood pressure or heart disease, then it's worth checking out some of the other videos I've done on this channel for exercise advice with these conditions, and I'll leave a link in the description below to the playlist, and then you can check that out. I hope you can take something away from this video today. If so, please give it a like by clicking the thumbs up button below, and share this video with friends to help this channel grow so more people can benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay active, keep moving, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click here to subscribe to this channel, or click here to watch a recent video. See you soon.